Welcome to the North Suburban Library District virtual program entitled Rockford Register Star Newspaper Virtual Program. My name is Dr. Joanna Mladic, and I am the local history librarian here at the North Suburban Library District, and look forward to sharing with you how to navigate through our Rockford Register Star online access. There are many resources available through the North Suburban Library District to conduct historical research. Today we will be focusing on one of those resources, the Rockford Register Star. As a disclaimer, some of the records shown in this program may be difficult to view. These records span the history of the United States, and some of the materials presented may reflect outdated, biased, offensive, and possibly violent views and opinions. Over the course of this program, we will discuss the following topics. How do you get access to the Rockford Register Star? What does the homepage look like? What are some of the name changes of the Rockford Register Star? How do we search? And what other newspapers are available through the North Suburban Library District? So to navigate to the Rockford Register Star link, you will need to visit the North Suburban Library homepage. You'll want to select Digital Collection, Local Newspapers. On the Local Newspapers page, you'll want to click the Rockford Register Star 1999 to present link. You will automatically be connected to the Rockford Register Star platform called Newsbank if you are at an NSLD location. If you are accessing from home, you will need to use your NSLD barcode, which is the 13 digits on the back of your library card, and your PIN number to log into Newsbank. So let's jump right in and take a look at the Rockford Register Star collection. As I mentioned before, to get to the Rockford Register Star on Newsbank from our North Suburban Library homepage, you'll want to select Digital Collection, Local Newspapers, and then from the Local Newspapers page, the link to the Rockford Register Star 1999 to the present. So once you are on Newsbank and it says Rockford Register Star Collection here at the top, you can search the entire collection by entering search terms in this box. As a recommendation, if your search is multiple words, enclose them in quotation marks to ensure the most relevant results. Otherwise, the database will search all of those terms individually and leave you with many different sources that may not be helpful for you. So as our first example, if you are interested in learning more about the historical event that used to occur in downtown Rockford called On the Waterfront, you would type in quotation mark first, on the waterfront, and close it in quotation marks. When you select search, you'll notice that all of your results in the previews are showing on the waterfront as a part of the results. You are able to use these filters on the left-hand side to narrow your result list. So you can select a year. So if you are only interested in looking from 1990 to 2009, you can use that slider bar to select 1990 to 2009, or if you were only interested in the 1990s, you could slide it to 1990 to 1999. Also, if you hover over that year of decades, you can see how many search results are included in there. So for 1990 to 1999, there are 94 search results. For 2000 to 2009, there are over 1,800. Now, once you decide which decade or decades you would be interested in taking a look at, you can click Apply, and all of your search results will go to those selection of 10 years. Now, if you're interested in, not in decades, but perhaps a year or two, or maybe 15 years, you are able to use these dates boxes to say, I would be interested in articles from 1995 to 2005. Again, make sure that you hit apply. And your search results will show the results for those specific years that you've entered into the date search. Also, note that all of your different filters that you are using are going to appear here in this top bar, so that if at any point you decide you would not like to use that search filter, you're able to click that X and remove it. So we're able to remove that decade of 2000 to 2009. We can just keep that 10-year range that we were interested in. Some of the other filter types that are available are a source type. We are searching newspapers, so that will be your primary format that you will be looking at. You can choose to select even a specific year if that may be helpful for your research. There's different grade level readabilities, and then also a language option as well. You are able to preview the articles if you would like to view the entire article. You are able to click on this eyeball to preview it, so you can take a look and see if it's what you might be interested in. And then you are also able to select, when you click the eyeball, to view the entire document. And it will always have your search terms highlighted within the article once you click into the full document. And you can see that throughout the article, as those search terms come up, they're going to be highlighted in there for you. Going back to the results for just a moment, if you click the back button, you are able to see your entire grouping of articles again. You're also able in these results to see the article title, which is this hyperlinked information here. This also provides you a short preview as well of the entire article. You're able to see its date underneath that hyperlink title. So you can see that this is dated from November 27th of 2005. It also gives you the information about where it was published in the Rockford Register Star, any author information, and also the page number as well. So in this case, the author is listed here. So there are multiple ways, as I just mentioned, to access the articles. You can click on the eye here and select View Document. You are also able to select the title of the article, and it will take you right into that full text. You don't have to select to read the entire document. Some features of Newsbank that are very helpful once you've decided that you'd like to read an article. You are able at the top here, by clicking this green button, this green play arrow right here, you are able to have the article be read to you. So if maybe you are doing other things that day, or have trouble reading on a screen, or for any reason, you are able to have the article read to you. There are also options up here along the top, on the top left. You can change the text size and make it larger to be easier to read on the screen. I just clicked and it increased the size. And then if you click again, it will decrease the size back again. You can find citation information. depending on what type of citation you need, all of the most common types of citations are available here. So the American Psychological Association, also known as APA, the Chicago Manual of Style, CMS, and Modern Language Association, or MLA, are all available here, along with several others that aren't quite as common, but in case you do need that, those are available here. And if you click, it provides that citation information here in the box that you are able to copy and paste. You are also able to export the citation as well. So if there is a specific bibliography tool that you use, like RefWorks or EndNote, Zotero, EasyBib, those are all available to export the citation as well. You are able to email the article to yourself. So you'll want to use your email address, or if you are emailing to a friend or a family member, you can email to multiple addresses. Just ensure you use commas between. And then you'll need to input your email address as well for it to be able to be sent. So input your email address in the from. You are able to write a message to someone here in the box as well. So if there is information you want to share or historical documentation, other information, you're able to add that here in this box. And then when you're ready, click the send button, and that email will be sent to the recipients that you have indicated. You are able to print articles as well at the top. That is the little printer button here in the center at the top. And you can include the citation as well if you need to be able to cite it for sources. And you can click to see the print preview here. And then you'll find when you click that print preview, it's going to show you the citation style if you choose to have it cited. You are able to print more than one article at a time. If we go back to the results list, so we'll hit the back button. So at the top, we're going to want to select articles. And then you can either select if you want to select all 20 in the grouping, or if you would rather select maybe these first two. And then up at the top here, we're going to select the print button. Again, you can choose to include a citation or not. Then you're going to hit print, and it will show you the print preview of the documents. You can achieve the same results. If you would decide you would like all 20 articles, you can select that button again up at the top. Once they are all highlighted, you see those blue little check marks next to them. You can choose to print all of them. It will again condense it into one document. It may take a little bit of time to load and be ready to print. But again, you are able to have it all in one document and have all of those articles printed out if you so choose. You are able to download both from the results page and from an individual article. The download is here up at the top in this bar. You'll want to select an article, and then you can hit download from those results. And it'll again ask you if you'd like a citation, and then you can hit download, and the file will begin downloading to your computer. From within an article, you can select, again, that download button here from the top service bar, and you're able to download to a PDF, or again, you can save it to a Google Drive. You can choose to include the citation or not, and it's going to tell you exactly how long it's going to take for that page to download. And then once it downloads, it'll open up, and there will be your article available for you to read, save, print off, email, anything that you will need to do with that document. You are able to save to your personal folder. Okay, So, in order to save the article, you will need to sign into your account. If you don't have an account yet with Newsbank for Rockford Register Star, you can select to create a personal folder. You want to input your email address, your first and last name, and then your password that you would prefer to use. Okay, so once you are logged into your account, you'll see that your article has automatically been saved to My Saved Articles. So then you're able to click on that hyperlink and see that, oh, yep, there's my article. You can also choose to save searches. So you're able to save your searches by creating a personal folder account, like I said, at the top of the page. When you are saving a search, you can do, want to go back and do a new search under the Rockford Register Star collection. And we can choose On the Waterfront as our save search. You're going to click search. And then you'll see here up at the top of the results page, this says save search. You're going to want to click save search. And now it's been added to your save searches. So you are also able to create alerts for yourself as well. At the top of the results page, this allows you to receive emails when an article containing your search criteria is made available in Newsbank. So to create an alert, you're going to click the hyperlink there, and then you're going to input any addresses, email addresses you would like to receive that information. You'll separate them with commas, and you are able to enter those in this first box. The second box under frequency, you're going to select how many times you would like to receive an email with that information. So 4 times a day, twice a day, once a day, or once a week. So if you already have a full inbox, as I know many of us do, maybe you want to select only once a day or once a week, just so that you don't get bombarded. But then you'll click once you decide what you'd like, and you can select the day as well. So if you would prefer, oh, I know I do research on Wednesday mornings, you can select the day as Wednesday. And then you just create alert. And then you'll get the confirmation up here with the green checkbox. Your email alert has been created. And then you can also check as well in your folder by selecting your folder at the top and then going to My Saved Alerts. And then you'll see, oh, yep, there's my search. And you're going to want, it'll tell you, it's searching all the text within the Rockford Register Star. And then it'll tell you the frequency and where that information will be sent to. All right. Just some other information about the articles and options that you are able to access with those. You can also save the permalink as well. You can copy that permalink at the top of the page under the little paperclip icon. And then you can choose to, once it pops up, you can choose to copy. And then it'll say the link has been copied. Then you're able to paste it into emails, into other documents, so that you remember, how you got to that article. And finally, you can choose to share it to a Google Classroom. So if you are a teacher who's putting together a unit on Rockford history, you are able to share these articles for your students to take a look at, read, use as primary source materials as part of their own individual research. We are going to go back one more time to the Newsbank homepage. Again, we're going to go back to the Rockford Register Star collection here at the bottom. You are able to access digitized print editions of the Rockford Register Star. So you're going to want to click the Rockford Register Star image, which is the second name here. And you'll see that the format is image. These newspapers date from 2018 to current. And to get results from previous years, let's go ahead and click into those. To get results from previous years, if you're interested in browsing other issues, you're going to change the year up here. So if you were interested in something that maybe was published in 2020, you're going to change the year there. And then you can select a date for which you'd like to read the edition. So if you were interested in reading about the Thanksgiving Day edition from November of 2020, you can click on November 26th, and the entire digital edition is going to come up for you. This is also a great way to keep up with news. If you don't get a paper or don't have time to sit down and read the paper, this may be a great way for you to catch up on a newspaper edition you might have missed, or to save articles if you already recycled your print copy. So if we go back to 2024, you'll see that all of the dates for this year have been linked here. They are hyperlinked. So if you are interested in reading today's edition, we can click on January 17th. And here's the entire first page of the print newspaper of the Rockford Register Star. So the digital print edition does open to page 1. And to zoom, that is available at the top right of the screen here with the plus and minus button. So if you need to zoom in to see what the caption is for the newspaper, for the picture that appears on the first page of the paper, you are able to do that, and then you can zoom back out. You are able to navigate through the different pages here on the right-hand side as well. You can choose to go to page 2 by selecting it. You can also choose to navigate with these blue arrows. By clicking those, it'll take you to the next page automatically. Or as a third option to navigate, you are able to select specific pages. So if you want to skip to the end, you are able to select a page in the middle or towards the end. Sometimes these files are very large and do take a little bit of time to load, so just be patient. Sometimes, especially if they have lots of pictures or lots of color, it can take a little bit for them to load as well. You are able to select to print off an entire page. Or to select a clip as well. So the clip is here with the scissors. So you're going to select the clip to print or download. And so you're just going to use your mouse. It's going to create a little hand there. And then you're going to click select. And then it's going to give you a box. And you can manipulate the box to the information you would like to save. And then you're going to select either to print, download the PDF, or save it to your Google Drive. So again, you can select here under download, which is 2 over from the scissors. You are able to select to either download the full page, or again, it'll give you the option to select a clip as well. So other links at the top offer very similar information to the other results we saw earlier with only the print and text from the Rockford Register Star. So you're going to see that there's an option for more information. So it'll tell you exactly which edition this is and what page, the date, and other pertinent information. So you'll see again the citation link as well with all of the options, the ability to email, The clip option we just took a look at, the ability to print. So you can, again, select to print the full page, or you can select a clip if you're only looking for a specific picture or article. The download, which we just saw, you can save it to your folder. So you can save the article to your folder for later reading or for future research. You can again copy the link here, and you can share it to your Google Classroom as well. Within your folder, you are able to also create under your articles, my saved articles, you are able to create subfolders. So if you have multiple topics that you're researching or have multiple types of articles, you are able to create those. So you're going to want to select to save to a folder up here at the top, which allows you to create a new folder or to move another saved article to a specific folder if you check the box here on the right-hand side. So it automatically defaults to your My Saved folders, but to create a new folder, you're going to select the blue down arrow, create a new folder. And then for the name folder, I'm going to use my same search terms I used earlier as on the waterfront. And then I'm going to select, once I've got that name in there, I'm going to select move article. And then you'll see on the left-hand side here that I don't have anything in that folder called My Saved Articles, but I do have one thing in my folder for On the Waterfront. Again, very similar to the digital newspaper and the print newspaper articles we took a look at. From within your folder, you are able to cite, email, download, print, and delete articles from your saved that you have saved. So you can use these buttons on the top to do that. Or you can create new folders as we just saw. So if you're interested in create or deleting this article, all you have to do is check that check mark so that it's highlighted in blue. And then you're just going to click the delete button here over at the top right. So be sure to check out our other newspaper database for the Post Journal. These newspapers cover Machesney Park and Loves Park, with some coverage of Moscow beginning in the 1940s. So please don't hesitate to reach out with further questions. The NSLD local history email is localhistory@northsld.org, or you're always welcome to give us a call at 815-633-4247. Thank you again for joining us for this virtual program, and happy searching.